Hi, I'm Luke with the St. Augustine Business Pulse, and today I'm here with Douglas, owner of Old City Masonry.
How you doing, guys?
Douglas, we're at a really awesome site. We're on the second story of a building. Where are we today?
So you're at South Ponte Vedra Beach Boulevard. Total, when it's finished, is about 4,200.
All right. And then what are some of the features of this house here?
So some of the features would be a pile cap slab where there was pile caps driven down about 44 feet into the earth, and then there's steel drop down, then those are poured with concrete, then it comes up and connects into the slab, and then it connects to a grade beam slab.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
Pretty involved. So it sounds like you're quite the owner of the remarkable little company. How'd you get started in masonry?
So I got started here at the St. Augustine Votech back in 1993. I took masonry instead of electives.
Okay.
And got into masonry and thought that I was going to be an NFL player and that I didn't need this. And my teacher said, "Son, you're going to need this one day." And here I am, about 30 years later.
So from a class to here, you've been building the business the whole time?
Pretty much.
That's really exciting.
Yeah.
So I know we're here at the top of the year. This is January 2024. So that's what, 31 years in business now for you almost?
Yeah. Not in business, but in the trade.
In the trade?
Yeah, I think we started the business in 98.
Wow, so over 30 years in the trade, almost 25 years now in business plus.
Yeah.
So what does 2024 look like for you?
2024, just want to help the local residents build their dream homes and do it at a fair price and build relationships with the community, and open to donating a little bit of time to possibly, help someone build a wheelchair ramp or something like that. And other than that, just have a happy new year and safe and keep building people's dreams.
So obviously being in masonry is probably not the easiest profession to choose to be in. So why are you in it, and what keeps you renewed every day wanting to do this?
So each day is a different challenge, different site, different blueprint, different project. So each day is a little bit different. You're not sitting in an office all day, which I still have to do. Each day is a little different, a big challenge, and then the feeling of accomplishment of, hey, we just built that house or building or project. And then also just the physical nature of it and being outside, outdoors. This kind of draws you in. It's a pretty good.
You can't beat the ocean views.
No, working where people vacation at's always a bonus. And the feeling of accomplishment, and then being a head coach of the guys, kind of like being a head coach of a football team. So kind of like that aspect of being in charge of, coordinating everything.
Still being in football after all these years, yeah.
After all these years, I still use that recipe, yeah.
How big is your team?
So the team's about 25.
Do you guys work on multiple sites at a time, or do you bounce around?
Multiple sites at a time. Yeah,
okay.
They're out in Hastings on a horse farm today.
So from a horse farm to a beach.
To the ocean, yeah.
So some days maybe are better than others.
Some days are better than others, yes, sir.
So as the successful business owner that you are, I'm sure you have a few tips to the trade. Do you have any for our audience today?
This would be my advice, would be to learn the trade from someone that can teach it to you the way that it needs to be taught. Once you learn that, then you go out on your own and you do what you say you're going to do, show up on time, always be willing to go the extra mile to make the customer happy. And so you want to, truly learn from someone that knows what you're getting into, whether it's plumbing, whether it's electrical, whether it's landscaping. You've got to go and learn from somebody that is successful, and advertise. I usually put signs out in front.
Well, that's some great advice. Thank you, Douglas.
Yes, sir.